In this video, I will be showing how to do the mixing colors for the color chart and how to fill that in according to the color theory and the labels. So starting off with red, adding in red to all the places that will call for it. So I'm starting with primary colors and then hot colors, and then I'm mixing red with a little bit of white to make a tint. Remember that colors mixed with white are tints and colors mixed with black are shades. I'm going through with orange, which is a secondary color and also a hot color. I'm also making sure that I really rinse my brush in between touching any of the colors. So green, also secondary color and a cold color. And then I am choosing the colors for my analogous colors. There's two sets there on our color chart. And in one, I will have green, blue, green, and green. And so I put the green square in one of those sets. I also made a green tint, and now I'm working through and filling in the purple areas or violet. And for my second set of analogous colors, I'm going to choose red, red, violet, and violet. But again, it is up to you what sets of analogous colors you would like to use. They just need to be touching on the color wheel. So you can just copy the hot colors and the cold colors a second time for those two sets, or you can challenge yourself to use tertiary colors as well. So now I'm starting my first shade. I'm mixing a little bit of purple with the black to make a shade, and filling in those squares, using the other side of that black to make a dark green, also a shade. Sometimes when you're mixing black with some colors, it can turn it into a neutral, like when you mix black with yellow. So I would recommend not using those colors because we want our shades to be true shades, not actually neutrals like brown. So here I've made a shade of red. I'm matching my tints and shades. They're the same colors but mixed with white and mixed with black. You can choose whatever colors you would like for your tints and shades. So filling in the blue primary color and a cold color, making a tint out of that blue. And then also making a shade. Black mixed with blue to make that dark blue shade. Now there are only 4 sections for tertiary colors on our chart. You can choose which 4 you would like out of the 6. I'm making up a blue-green right now. I'm going to choose one section for blue-green and filling in the space that I need for my analogous colors. Making a little bit of a red-violet. That will be one of my tertiary colors, and it will be one of my analogous colors. So I'll have red, red-violet, and violet. Colors that touch each other on the color wheel. I am also choosing one color for my monochromatic section. Remember that monochromatic means tints and shades of one color, and the color I'm choosing is green, but it will be up to you what color you would like. It just needs to be tints and shades of that one color. So I made a red-orange for one of my tertiary spots, and then I needed to rinse out my palette so that I could get the colors that I needed, like yellow, primary color, and a hot color. And I'm going to mix up some yellow-green for my last tertiary color. Again, notice that I'm really rinsing my brush out, lightly touching it to the sponge, not squeezing my brush with the sponge, just barely touching it in between each time I touch a new color, so that I'm not mixing colors that I'll need to use later. I'm just mixing the colors that I need. So I finished filling in that last blue area, and I'm going to work on my monochromatic, like a value scale for green, making a darker tint than the one I already painted. I'll paint pure green in the middle and then a shade of green before the dark square at the end. Your color chart can look exactly the same if you would like, but it can also be different. You can choose different tertiary colors, a different monochromatic scale, different tints and shades, and analogous colors. As long as they follow that label, you can choose what you would like.